Hard hitter hotline number 33. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest here in the building. What's going on? And boy, oh boy, don't we have a lot to talk about coming off the heels of Canelo versus Bivol last week. I'm telling you, man, I wasn't expecting what happened, but it happened. The question is, what in the hell should Canelo do next? Where Bivol went out there last week and made Canelo look nothing more than a sparring partner. I couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing. He totally dominated Canelo. Some people saying he won rounds. I thought I was being generous giving him 3. I probably only should have gave him 2 rounds. But the way Bivol went out there and just totally dominated Canelo, bro, I put it to you this way. Dimitri Bivol, from the shit that I saw last week, Dimitri Bivol would beat Canelo Alvarez 10 times out of 10, any day of the week, any weight on the scale. Bivol was now being the bully, if you ask me. Bivol said, okay, yeah, I beat you at 175. You moved up to my division, and I showed you who was boss. But since you want to make an excuse, talking about it was the size and the different weight division, well, how about I do this? I'll do you a favor. I know you want the rematch. I know you don't want it to end like that. I'll come down to 168, where you're the man, where you have all 4 belts. You the undisputed champion at 168. I'll come down to 168 and beat your ass there too, where you more comfortable in your safe zone. You won't be out of your zone. You won't be out of your element. You won't be out of your weight class. I'll come down to 168 and still beat your ass. But this time, I want it for all your belts at 168. He going for undisputed. Then after he beat Canelo's ass at 168, he said he's going to go back up to 175 at his true weight class and fight the winner of Better BF and Joe Smith, and then go for all of the belts at 175 and be a two-weight undisputed champion. What did Canelo say? I'll think about it. I think about it. Oh, I know goddamn well. Because if you ask me, he better stay the fuck away from Dimitri Bivol. I mentioned Kell Brook had retired last week. Kell Brook said that he still wants to stay in the sport of boxing. He said he probably wants to end up being a trainer or something like that for the young pups coming up. Billy Joe Saunders coming back soon. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? I haven't seen Billy Joe since my birthday last year. He fought on May 8th last year, and we haven't seen him since. Billy said he coming back, though. Against who? Who the fuck knows? But it'd be good just to see him back. Derek Chisora also coming back, either July or August. I don't know who in the fuck they're going to have him fight. I don't know. I mean, the whole Joseph Parker thing is over. Joseph Parker, we know what's going on, to fight Slow Joe Joyce. I will be coming out with a KTFO intro for that fight too, because I will be covering that and after party show. Prediction, y'all know how I do it. Now, the pound for pound rankings have shifted since Canelo took a loss, a huge loss. He has dropped down a lot in that pound for pound rankings. Number 1, as of right now, is Alexander Usyk. Then Bud Crawford at 2. But depending on whose list you see, you'll see Bud at number 1 and Usyk at 2. I don't really mind who the fuck's the number 1 between those two. I toggle between them myself. I had said when Alexander Usyk had beat Anthony, he was my number 1. But I had also stated in that same stream, I said, now if Bud, because that fight was before the Bud versus Porter fight, I said, if Bud goes out there and knocks out Sean Porter, Bud will then be the number 1 fighter. Bud went out there and knocked out Sean. Now Bud is at the top of my list. But now, hell, Usyk could be coming back in a rematch against Anthony. And if he goes out there and he dominates and gets him out of there in devastating fashion, then Usyk can probably climb back up and be my number 1 again. So it's toggling between those two. But we know who ain't the number 1. And Bud even put a tweet out saying it. It ain't no damn Canelo. All right. Now, Ryan Garcia and Isaac Cruz has been ordered. And I got to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck. From what I'm hearing, they might not even have that fight, even though it's been ordered. I don't know. It's looking like Team Cruz kind of don't want to take the fight for whatever reason. I'll tell you why. I'm not covering the fight. So I'll tell you why. That's a 4-round fight, man. That's a 4-round fight in favor of Ryan Garcia. Middle Isaac, short-ass Cruz cannot reach fucking Ryan Garcia. What Ryan Garcia? What, is he 5'9"? So he's a tall lightweight. Isaac Cruz so short, he just gonna be swinging far and wide, all for Ryan to just catch him with a left hook. He gonna do him like how he did Fonseca. Supreme on the motherfucking scene. What's the deal, bro? Bro, that Canelo shit got me, man. It got me. So yeah, what the fuck is Isaac Cruz gonna do? Swing far and wide and get caught right in the jaw. That'll be all the fuck he saw. He gonna be out of here. That's a 4-round fight at best. And then you know what they gonna say? They gonna say, well, Tank had a hard time against Isaac Cruz. Look at what Ryan did to him. But they'll fail to mention that Tank hurt his goddamn hand in the fight. They'll fail to mention that part, though. Man, look, that motherfucker was outclassed, bro. That motherfucker went on up to 175 thinking that he was going to bully Beevil. Dude, and when I look back on it, even to the whole fight week, these motherfuckers was going up to Beevil, even the analysts in the media. One girl went up to Beevil and said, yeah, you're going up against a title snatcher. And Beevil looked at her. And he looked at his translator. What'd he say? The translator said that the title snatcher. And so Beaver was like, I don't even know what that means. She said he snatches people's titles. He beat them up and he takes people's title. Beaver looked at that motherfucker and said, look, I don't even talk like that, man. I don't know what y'all see in this man. Y'all think this motherfucker Superman. I got something for his ass come Saturday. And boy, oh boy, didn't he deliver. He put it on his motherfucking ass, Supreme. It wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair. Like I said, look, I gave him 3 fucking rounds. I gave him 3 fucking rounds, bro. And that's being generous. I should only gave him 2. I haven't seen Canelo get his ass beat that bad since when he fought Floyd Mayweather. And Oscar De La Hoya, he sat up there and said, Eddie Hearn don't know a goddamn thing about boxing, man. He said there is no motherfucking way I would have put Canelo in the ring with Beevil. That's a bad style matchup. It's a terrible style matchup, and he would beat him 10 times out of 10, and I agree with Oscar. I don't give a fuck if he does go down to 168. He would beat the fuck out of him. Cool, man, what's the deal? What's the deal, brother? He would beat the fuck out of him at 168, 175. It don't fucking matter what weight class it is. The way he beat Canelo's ass that night, bro, he better stay the fuck away from Beevil, man. Beevil, evil Beevil. He better stay the fuck away from him. That's the motherfucking boogeyman. Oh, Leonard Ellaby also got in Eddie Hearn's ass. He said he's the biggest piece of shit in boxing. Um, Eddie Hearn taking a lot of hits here, bro. He taking a lot of hits, man. And he took a major hit with that Canelo loss. A major hit. But I will say this. I will say this. That Canelo loss to B-Ville, Canelo showed chinks in the armor. Chinks in the armor. The armor is broken the fuck off. That motherfucker is broken the fuck off the way B-Ville beat his ass. It's off, bro. But that loss made the fight between him and Gennady Duckin Golovkin even bigger. That loss made that fight bigger because now it's a sense, could Golovkin beat Canelo now? Before all of this, people were saying, oh my God, Canelo and Golovkin for a third time. Oh, Canelo gonna go out there and just wash him. I don't know now. I really don't know about that now, especially when it comes to this. Canelo taking this loss very, very fucking hard. Very hard. To the point, he did a speech in front of all of his Mexican people, and he told them, he said, I know we having this after party right now after the fight. He said, but I'm sick, man. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't believe I lost this fight like this. Then at the presser, you see what I'm saying, Supreme? Then at the presser, he had the audacity to say, oh, the judges didn't do their part. They didn't do their job. I felt B-Ville won 5 rounds at best. I felt he won 5 rounds at best. But you toting that same shit Oscar toting. You putting that shit up your nose. If you think that motherfucker won 5 rounds, he dominated that whole fucking fight. He lost to Floyd. He lost to Floyd way back in the day. That's why I say I haven't seen that motherfucker get his ass whooped like that since when Floyd Mayweather fucking outclassed his ass. He didn't win 1 round against Floyd. That ass whooping, my God. I mean, Floyd made him look silly, okay? But B-Ville, he took some punishment against B-Ville. Bro, Canelo, depending on what referee you had in there, Canelo looked like he was on the verge of getting stopped. Canelo looked like he was on the verge of getting stopped last week, man. And depending on what fucking referee you had in the ring, they would have did that shit. But it's Canelo. It's Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. We can't do that. The judges is already trying to rig the shit. They was already trying to rig it for him. B-Ville's wife was like, what? Oh, now, bro. I didn't drop the bomb yet, though. I don't even know if I can say that word on here. I didn't drop that yet. Well, what's Canelo to a god? Nothing now. That motherfucker, he might lose to Golovkin. So I didn't even know his wife got attacked. But here's the kicker. You know those motherfuckers not trying to pay B-Ville for that fight? You know they're not trying to give him the money. You want to know why? They said they don't want the money to go back to Russia. Now, this motherfucker trains here in the States in California. He has a residence here in the States in California. But he got people over in Russia. That motherfucker in Russia right now. He in Russia right now. He went to Russia, man. Everybody flooded him, bro. Showed him so much love, praised him for the big win. They are not trying to pay that man 1 red cent for that Canelo ass whooping that he gave that boy last week, man. Because of this whole Russia and Ukraine shit. Now that's the kicker, man. I feel bad for B-Ville, man. Went out there, had the fight of his motherfucking life, and will forever be talked about. That man will forever be talked about from that fight last week. and won't get paid one dime for it. They said, oh, we'll pay him once everything clears up. How in the fuck long do you think that could take? They're not even gonna pay the man. So what Beaver gonna do in the future? Fight for free? He gonna fight Joe Smith or Arthur Beterbiev for free? If he go down to 168 and fight Canelo in the rematch, what, he gonna do it for free? They fucking trying to ruin Beaver, bro. They're trying to ruin him. But I do have, wait a minute. Oh, another thing. That's messed up over a war that had nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him, man. He said, I don't even want no part of it. I hate this happening. I don't want no part of it. I hope everything works out for everybody, man. I don't want nothing to do with this bullshit. Good dude. I think so. Good, genuine guy. And won't get paid one red cent for probably the biggest fight so far this year. I just got some news, man. Josh had forwarded me something, man, about Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor has been stripped of his WBA title, all right? And he will not be facing old poor Alberto because that was supposed to be his mandatory defense. Now listen to this. Josh Taylor is moving up to 147. Okay, he robbed Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall beat the fuck out of him. Okay, and they blatantly robbed him, and probably the biggest robbery in boxing history. I was still going to say Jackson Marinez and Rolly Romero. That was a huge robbery, but it doesn't touch Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor because that was for all the belts. That was for undisputed. Jack Catterall went out there and whooped Josh Taylor's ass and got robbed. Josh Taylor's moving up to 147. But my only thing is, why do you strip him, though? Why do you strip him of the belt, considering that you have a one Leo Santa Cruz who hasn't even defended the WBA belt in over 2 fucking years at 126? He hasn't defended the belt in years. And he's still the champion. He's still the fucking champion. Haven't stripped him yet. These sanctioning bodies be playing favorites. Now, I don't know, maybe if it's a punishment or something like that. Maybe they got something. I don't know what they doing this for. Because they definitely robbed Jack Catterall. Definitely. But I don't understand the whole stripping them, though. Especially when you got a Leo Santa Cruz who hasn't defended the belt in 2 years. That long, Supreme. Check it out, man. Look it up. He hasn't defended that WBA belt at 126 for 2 years, and he is still the champion. They even stripped Keith Thurman. No. Keith Thurman kept the WBA. The WBC stripped Thurman. The WBC stripped Thurman. Yeah. But yeah, Keith Thurman hadn't defended either, though. So they had their favorites. Keith Thurman was injured, man. He was out for I don't know how fucking long, but he was still the WBA champ, though. So to strip Josh Taylor, I don't quite understand that. I don't quite understand that. It's always some fuckery, bro. It's always some fuckery, man. But I do have some good news. I do have some fucking good news. Negotiations have finally started between one Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. It's begun, hard hitters. It's finally begun. They say we don't want no one else but each other now. Fuck Keith Thurman. Fuck Boots. They're going to run from Boots anyway because, like I said, Boots will be both of their ass in one night. And he will be in action tonight, by the way. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But we got Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence finally. The seeds being planted. Exactly, bro. It started now. It started. I think, like I said before, we're going to get that fight at the end of the year. November, December time, around holiday season where the money flowing, where people will be telling their spouse, the only motherfucking thing I want for Christmas is Terrence Crawford versus Bud. Well, Terrence Crawford versus Bud. Terrence Crawford versus EJ. That's the only thing a lot of motherfuckers gonna only want for Christmas. While the holidays going and the money flowing, that's the time they gonna have that fight, man. I'm telling you. It ain't gonna be no September. It ain't gonna be in October. That shit gonna be during the holiday season. That's a Chuck P guarantee, man. A big fight like that, you end the year off with that, man. What the fuck you gonna end the year off with? Canelo and fucking Makabu? Huh? Nobody give a fuck about Canelo not really now anyway. After that loss he took, you end the fight with Bud and EJ. You end the year with them. Go end the year. Who you gonna end the year with? Who you ending the year with? Fury said he retired. Who you ending the year with? End the year with Bud and EJ. Let's see what we got. But speaking of Bruce Ennis, like I said, who will beat the fuck out of both of them, he will be in a fight tonight against Castillo Clayton. Now, I'm going to say this. Castillo Clayton, rough, rugged fighter, come to fight. He got fucking robbed against Lipinets. I think Boots is going to beat Clayton, but Clayton, he going to come to fight tonight. He definitely coming to fight tonight, man. That's going to be a good scrap between him and Boots. Like I said, now, I got Boots winning, probably in dominant fashion. But Clayton ain't going to make it easy, bro. He going to come to fight, man. I like that fight. I like that fight for Boots, man. And as far as the main event is concerned, Brian Castano and Jermell Charlo. Part 2. Will we get undisputed tonight, hard hitters? You checked out my prediction show, hopefully. If you haven't, check it out. But I was torn at first. I said, this motherfucker Brian Castano got a chin, man. Jermell was hitting that motherfucker with some big major blows. And he still steady kept going. And had Jermell on his back foot on the ropes teeing off. Boy, the more and more I watch that fight, the more and more I think Brian won it. But that'll change tonight. And so, and a couple of people left comments under my prediction show. They made a damn good point. And I ain't even mentioned it on the video. If he would have listened to Coach Derek, he would have won the fucking fight the first time. Derek James was telling his ass what to do. But his hard-headed ass wanted to go out there and do what he wanted to do. And should have lost the fight, if you ask me. I watched that fight 4 times now. The more and more I watch it, Jermell lost that fight, man. Quiet as it kept. You know, but he escaped with the draw. And we know how he is in rematches. My God, he got Tony Harrison up out of there. And I thought Tony would beat him in the rematch. But, nah. I got Jermell knocking him out in the 10th round, man. I got a 10th round knockout from Jermell. I think Jermell will go out there and actually listen to Coach Derek. Try to keep the fucking fight in the middle of the ring. Stay the fuck off the ropes. Set up your shots and get him out of there. It ain't going to be easy, though. Like I said, I got it going 10 rounds. Brian Castano is very, very durable. Very durable. He's a game champion and he's undefeated. He don't know how to lose. He's undefeated. It's going to be hard to get Brian Castano up out there. He ain't going to Jorge Cota, no Brian Castano. Jermell went out there and knocked Jorge Cota ass out in 3 rounds. Okay? He ain't going to Jorge Cota. A lot of motherfuckers think he going to do that to Brian Castano tonight. They think it's going to be a 3-round, 4-round fight because they felt like he should have did that the last time. I don't think it's going to go down like that. Now, if it did, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if it did. But I don't think it's going down like that. The 10-round Brown call. Yeah, man. That motherfucker getting his ass knocked up out of there in the 10th round. It's over, bro. Like I said, either that or it'll be a unanimous decision. I just think he's going to outbox Brian Castano this time around, man, until he gets something clean and knock him out. That's what I believe. That's what I think, man. So we'll see how it go. You know, a lot of people say he shouldn't fight out of emotion, but when Jermell fights out of emotion, to me, that's kind of when he's at his best, ironically. You know, so we'll see how it go. You know, his brother Maul was in the building for the weigh-in, and my boy Brian Custer. Big shout out to my brother Brian Custer. He was interviewing him, and if I was Brian, I would have asked him, "Well, what the fuck are you gonna do next? Huh? What the fuck are you gonna do next? You see your brother going out here about to be great and go for undisputed, but what the fuck are you doing, brother Maul? What are you doing? But fighting bums? What are you doing? Sitting up waiting for Canelo, which doesn't mean they got damn thing now. You sat up there and you wasted all your prime years. You and Boo Boo. You and Boo Boo Andrade. I didn't forget about you either. You sat up there and wasted all your prime years waiting for a Canelo fight, only for Canelo to go out there and get his ass beat by C-Ville, and it don't mean shit anymore. It doesn't mean shit anymore. So what the fuck are you going to do next, Maul? You going to continue to fight tomato cans and waste away your year in your career? Now maybe you can fight Boo Boo Andrade. Maybe you can fight David Benavidez. Build your fucking resume up. Your best win was against Sergey Deryevchenko. So, Brother Maul, find your balls. Find your balls, Brother Maul, and get in there with some real competition. Because Mel about to chase greatness. He about to leave out of that motherfucker tonight being the undisputed motherfucking champion. And I'm going to say this too. Coach Derek has the opportunity of having two undisputed fucking champions. He can get it with Jermell Charlo tonight. And God forbid, if Errol beats fucking Bud and becomes undisputed, Derek James will have Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence as undisputed champions under his banner. And if that motherfucker don't get the coach of the year this year, I'm going to cut a scathing promo on this motherfucker. You thought you missed the Chuck P of old. Well, that motherfucker would definitely come back if that motherfucker Coach Derek James will get the coach of the year. If, only if, and that's a huge if, we'll be talking Errol over Bud. If he come out with two fucking undisputed champions this year and then he ain't the coach of the year, bro, it's going to be chaotic here in the Ville. The Ville's going to be full of chaos because I'm going the fuck off that day. So, but I might not have to even worry about that because I got Bud going out there and showing his ass against EJ later on this year. Y'all know Bud, my number one. I keep the same energy. I don't get off all into the high and the high. You know, a lot of people be on the high, man. They be on that high. You know, like they'll see a fighter and that fighter will have a great performance, you know, outclass their opponent. And then they think that motherfucker could beat Superman after that. It's the high, bro. It's the high. You're hearing a lot of people saying, oh my God, Errol's going to dominate Terrence. Oh, I don't think Terrence can win. Just wait till the high go down. Just wait till everything settle down. You know, they still off the high from the Ugas fight. Once that settles down completely, you'll start hearing people change their tune again. You'll start hearing people change their tune again. These fucking fans, bro, they this way 1 minute and then they that way the next minute. because they trying to hop on the bandwagon. They trying to hop on what's hot. That performance over Ugas, that's what's hot right now. Beautiful performance. EJ did his thing. He looked great. But I still keep the same energy, and I say he won't be Bud. I still keep the same energy, and I say, listen, Bud just stopped everybody else. Why won't he stop EJ? I still got him stopping EJ. I keep that same energy. When Bud went out there and did what he did to Sean Porter, they was doing the same thing. Oh, Arrow don't stand a chance, man. He had that eye injury. He had that car accident. Look at what Bud went on out there and did to Sean Porter. He don't stand a chance. But then when EJ fought Ugas, it switched over. See, so I don't get caught up in the high, man. I don't get caught up in that shit. I just keep the same energy. But I can't wait for that motherfucking fight, though, hard hitters. I ain't lying to you. Somebody gonna get shut the fuck up and somebody gonna get shut the fuck down. I can't wait for it. But man, listen, I just wanted to hop on, man, and just get y'all updated on everything. Cool, man, rolling. Hey, man, they need me to sell this fight, man. They need me to sell this fight. Hey, I got another KTFO intro that I think I'm going to drop Friday. I think I'm going to drop it Friday. I'm not sure. Big shout out to Nico Ali Walsh, man. I had a nice conversation with him, man. Very, very cool guy. Very, very genuinely good guy, man. I told him that his grandfather smiling down on him, man. And big shout out to him, man. Had a good conversation with him. Got him to shout out the Ville for us. You know what I'm saying? Another resident of the Ville. Added a piece of legacy onto the channel. We making moves here in the Ville, man. You know what I'm saying? We making moves now to their eyes starting to hurt now. They eyes starting to hurt now. Damn, what Chuck gonna do next? What he gonna do next week? Who else gonna be shouting out the field? Who else gonna, but listen, let me put the haters at ease. It'll be a little while before you get another one of those. You want to know why? Because I don't want no one else. I don't want no one else now but Bud or EJ. God damn it, I'm saying this now. I done had my fun. I done added credibility to the channel. Had great conversations. What a hell of a month in April and May. But all I got to say now is the only motherfuckers I want to talk to now is EJ and Bud. That's it. I ain't interested in nobody else now. I'm going to do my damnedest and my hardest to either provoke or do whatever the fuck I got to do to get to EJ and Bud. What up, A-Rod? Oh, yeah, A-Rod. That's what I do, man. People hate it. You know what I'm saying? Some people hate that shit. But, bro, once I got my eyes on the prize, it ain't even a matter of if, it's when. I want Bud and I want Arrow. That's it. I don't have nothing else to prove. People were saying, oh, will he ever get an interview with a boxer? Check that box. Oh, well, I'm seeing a bunch of women. I ain't seen enough men. Well, goddamn it, I brought you legends. I brought you retired fighters. I brought you future champions. I brought you whatever the fuck you wanted, except for the ones I want now. And that's Arrow and Bud. After I do that, who knows where to go? But my mission ain't complete. I got a long way to go until I get to those two motherfuckers. But it will be done. It will be done. That's a Chuck P guarantee for your ass. And anybody that knows me knows I won't stop until it's done. Relentless, bro. Relentless. Hold up, man. As a matter of fact, a lot of motherfuckers hate this guy. A lot of motherfuckers hate this guy right here. Oh, good old Eddie Hearn. Oh, promoter Eddie Hearn, who's taking a big loss right now, by the way. You know, betting all his money on Canelo, and then Canelo getting his ass beat. And then remember, he had all his balls, both balls, in Anthony's mouth. And then look at what happened to Anthony. Anthony's career is on the verge of being over after Usyk gets done with him. But this book right here, titled Relentless by Eddie Hearn, it wouldn't be a Ville without it. I read that fucking book, man. And it taught me every motherfucking thing I needed to know about what the fuck I got to do with this. Kept me motivated, everything. That motherfucker had a hard time. That motherfucker had a lot of hard times building up Matchroom, bro. But he was relentless. Nothing was going to stop him from doing what the fuck he's doing. A lot of people think he don't know what the fuck he's doing. But nonetheless, he's here in the spotlight. He got to where the fuck he is. That book, bro, is what kept me going. So a lot of people hate Old Fast Eddie, but I gotta thank Old Fast Eddie for putting that fucking book out and giving me all the tools I needed to do what the fuck I gotta do with this. And not only that, man, I want to thank all the hard hitters, man. Any motherfucker who truly support, genuinely, I got nothing but love for y'all, man. And just watch, bro, and just enjoy the ride, man. It's been a fun ride for these 2.5 years. And bro, it ain't over. Nowhere near it. So I'm going to cut promos. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do to get those two as residents of the Ville. But until then, we got to fight tonight, hard hitters. We got a fight card on Showtime, and they're starting at 9. Thank God. Thank God they're starting at 9. These motherfuckers usually like to start at 10 and all that other shit. You be damn near tired and drained by the time the fucking main event start. You can barely even cover this shit. But they starting at 9. The main event should probably be starting around 11:30ish, 11:45, close to midnight. It should be a damn good night tonight. And I'm looking forward to watching Boots Ennis beat some ass and building up his profile. And I'm looking forward to seeing Jermell Lyons Only Charlo as the motherfucking undisputed champion of the world tonight. I think he will make number 7. There's only been 6 undisputed champions, y'all. This shit is hard to do. It's hard to get all the belts. They be scattered around like Dragon Balls. You got to find these motherfuckers. You got to collect them and shit like that. Then you got the politics involved that don't want to make fights. It is hard to get undisputed. He will be number 7. And hopefully, when I return for Not the F Out, KTFO Prediction Show, Not the Party Show, when I return June 3rd for Devin Haney and Camboso's punk ass, old Georgie, I'm hoping Devin can be number 8 as he goes down to Australia and whoop on little Georgie's ass. So we got a lot to look forward to, man. A lot to look forward to here in the Ville, man. Prediction shows, after party shows. Chuck P Award show should be out in December. Oh my God, I'm trying to find time to do my damn promo and intro for that. But fights keep getting lined up left and right. Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker, KTFO intro coming soon. King Kong, Andy Ruiz, KTFO intro coming soon. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Follow me on Twitter at ChuckP216 to stay ahead of the game, man. You already know how we do it, man. You already know. Goddamn Edgar's supposed to hop on today. He probably couldn't get off from work, man. He probably gonna get. Remember when Ed on? He working a job. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to get his prediction for Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, but I think if I know Ed, I think even though he's Mexican, you would think that he would probably be definitely going with Brian Castano. But I think he gonna go with Mel though. I think he gonna go with Mel. Now that's motivation. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You got to, man. You got to stay motivated, man. You got to stay motivated in this game, bro. It was a YouTuber I watched, man. His name was Nate Drink, and he had started right around the time I did. and viewership really wasn't good. I mean, like he was getting like maybe 1 view, 2 views, no more than about 10. And he was doing this for 2 years. And I had said, with consistency, though, that will get better. But it never did for them for whatever reason. And it wasn't that they wasn't good, man. It wasn't that they wasn't good, because I watched them. It's just, bro, you have to stay motivated. And I can only imagine seeing the view count and shit like that. It probably didn't make them want to keep doing the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But even when it's like that, though, you got to keep going, man. You got to keep going, because at the end of the day, consistency is the key. It is, man. You might not see it, but you got to believe it. Believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe in what the fuck you're doing, ain't nobody else damn sure go believe in this shit. You got to truly believe in what the fuck you're doing, man. That's the only way you're going to make it. And big shout out to Nate Drink, man. I hope they come back. I do. You know, he said that they haven't canceled it, it's just discontinued. But come on, man. You know, when they say that, it's over, bro. It's over. But that's a damn shame, though, man. Because I was hoping, you know what I'm saying, we will grow together. But I got to thank all the real residents of the Ville who's been consistently checking me out, sharing the content, getting it out there. And thanks to me having some friends in some high places that supports the show, I want to thank all y'all motherfuckers. All y'all. Because it wouldn't be shit without y'all. And I mean that. And I come on here, bro. I come on here. I don't really ask for a fucking dime, even though it take doing what I do for y'all with those videos takes a hell of a lot of my fucking time. A hell of a lot of my fucking time. But I don't come on out in this motherfucker and beg for money. I don't. I keep the Cash App in the description on the videos just in case you might want to drop something. But I don't do that shit, man. But I hope people can appreciate what they seeing. Because this ain't no 5-minute tack job shit that I give y'all. This shit takes days and even weeks for me to prepare and get shit ready for y'all. My brother Supreme. And that's the thing. You ain't got to come every motherfucking week. Supreme don't come on this motherfucker every week. But when he come, bro, it's like he never fucking left. It's like he never fucking left. Official resident of the Ville to the end. I appreciate you much, Check. Yeah, bro, you know it's always been all. It's nothing but love, bro. Nothing but love. And answer this question for me. Have you ever heard me slight any other channel? Have you ever heard me talk about any other channel? I don't do that shit, bro. Because I got enough confidence in what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need to talk about another motherfucking channel, bro. That's a sign of weakness. That's cheap bullshit. Bro, I let my motherfucking shit do the talking, bro. You know what you seeing. Ain't nobody doing it like the Ville, bro. Quiet as it kept. We just got to make the world know it. On me, we all in, bro. Just pay attention to what you see. Bro, I don't sit up and say, oh, well, such and such said this, such and such don't know what he talk about. I don't do that shit, bro. I keep it moving, man. I do me. Because for one thing, I don't have enough time, bro, to be in their business. I got enough business of my own. Then y'all motherfuckers just hear all the goddamn shit I got to drop for y'all. I got to start working on this shit right after the fight. I ain't got no motherfucking time to be in such and such business. That's whole shit anyway. But see, man, I done got on this motherfucking gas and I could talk to y'all motherfuckers all night about this real shit. About this real shit. Y'all know we can turn this motherfucking shit back to Realville, Holyfield like that. But I gotta get ready to run, y'all. I gotta have a little fun tonight. We got some fights to watch, man. But next week I should be back on. If I'm not, I'll let y'all know. But I should definitely be back on next week to talk about what the fuck happened tonight between Jamil and Brian Castano. Damn real. Yeah, hey. You know I'm day one. Hell yeah. Hell yes, it's the rest of the day. Exactly, bro. What was that? 2013, 2014? No, we go way back, man. Cool, man. We go way back. You know what I'm saying? And remember those days, bro. That's why I really hope y'all can appreciate what you're seeing now. Because back in them days, bro, I didn't take it all that seriously. I would come in, dip in, make my little stints and leave. This the longest you ever seen me stay consistent on this motherfucking internet shit. This the longest you ever seen me consistent. What has been 2.5 straight fucking years. Because I love this shit, bro. I love it. And I know I got something to offer to this game, bro. I can't wait for y'all to see how this whole shit ends, man. Just enjoy the ride. This the crew right here, fam. Exactly, man. I call y'all the diehard. You know, you got the hard hitters, but y'all the diehard hitters. You feel me? And with that being said, man, follow me on Twitter at ChuckP2160 to stay ahead of the game, man. You never know what you're going to be in store for from the Ville. After party show coming tomorrow. Y'all know how we do it, man. After party show for Jamil and Castano tomorrow. Should be up probably about 9, 10-ish Eastern time in the morning tomorrow. Give me time to shake off all of this. You know what I'm saying? Get the cobwebs out of here. I have it together for you. Hey, man. Enjoy the fights tonight, man. Whatever y'all doing tonight, man, just stay safe, bro. Stay safe because I want to see all y'all motherfuckers right back here next week so we can do it all over again. This is Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. Hold up. What the hell? Okay. That's all good. But this Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. And to you haters, call me your highness. From the Ville to the real. We up out of here, man. Much love to y'all. One love, Supreme. Hey, like I said, bro. Hey, man. If you still need to hit up, bro, the number is in the fucking description, in the title, bro. If you need to hit up, bro, about whatever it was you needed to holler at me about, get at me, bro. It's there. It's there. But I'm going to holler at y'all next week. Hell yeah, cool, man. One love, bro.